episode of Iron Lich Gaming.
Ooh,
Last week, our guardians of the, aka the Kraken, after a political statement of bringing Zane Aaron as the temporary monarch of the Six Kingdoms and the head D of the Southern Lord's army, y'all made preparations to send them north with the help from Royal Baelish, his uncle. Y'all spoke with some of the other guardians that you assume were probably pushed into the Griffins with Riley Reed. As thrice... I'm sorry?
Hold on a second. That music's pretty loud.
Okay.
Right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about now, Ben?
It's probably take a minute to catch up to it. Let's see.
It's so intense.
Why was it? This is pretty dang loud.
You didn't change it all, did it?
Is something else on?
Yeah.
Sounds like an ad, yeah.
Is that you, Boom?
Yeah, I mean, it's really loud in there, though, I would say.
Well, that's different music.
Yeah, that is different.
Yeah, it is different music. I don't know. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Check some technical difficulties real quick.
You have a different media player on?
Yeah.
Weird.
No, it's doing it too.
No. Something fucking playing that shouldn't be playing.
Alright.
That's so weird.
It's super weird.
Alright, are we live right now?
Yeah, there's nothing playing right now.
Alright, are we live right now?
Yeah, there's nothing playing right now.
I'll just do this. Alright, are we live right now?
Yeah, there's nothing playing right
Hey, are we live right now?
So no music now?
No music. No music.
Still nothing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Freaking soup, nice.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was going on?
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
Are we
We're live right now?
Yeah, we're
I think
live.
we're live. Anyways, alright, everybody, calm down, we're live!
Remix.
So, Soup, is there other weirdly ad music going on in the background? Alright, so, as you decided to speak with the Griffins with Thrice, Cub, Shadowcat, and Riley Reed, you decided to embark in the Wall and send several members of the Northern Army to the Wall, knowing that there is a Drow army slowly... What's he saying? Nothing?
Sounds fun.
Okay. Slowly going down the Milkwater in the north, heading towards... I need to get a better map. More towards Craster's Keep. They're probably a few days away from the wall itself, maybe 5-6 days. As y'all decide to send... you decide to send these soldiers through the Weirwood portal that Boomer put his magic through. Y'all decide to fly the dragon, eagles, and griffins to Karstark, which is about more than halfway to the wall, but you just couldn't make it in one flight. in there. Y'all spoke a little bit to Cub, just letting him, his uncle is the Lord of the Night's Watch. He's the Lord Commander there. He'll be able to talk to him and gather information and see where everything's at. Y'all pray to your gods when y'all go to sleep. And that's where we'll start.
As I lay my head down to sleep, pray the Lord my soul to keep.
As the drowned god tells Calder to go and freeze himself in the snow outside, and he could become like him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As the sun comes out,
Bless you.
you begin to stir. And as you get up, you
Stir my chocolate milk.
seem taller. Your eyes seem you can see through shadow as your strength is 18 and you can see in the dark.
What?
Damn, baby! Got them good eyes.
As Zane, our warlock of the old gods, stirs after speaking with Bran. He also can see in the dark. Your constitution is 18.
Ooh.
As the old gods give you more ability to take hits, take the flame. As Cyrus wakes, the warmth of the sun on his face, you sense the power of your shield getting stronger. And as you're more lighter on your feet, what's your dex score?
14.
Is now 18. Woo. And once you cast spells with flame, you get to add your wisdom modifier.
Oh, dang.
To
damage. So if you did like a firebolt, it's like, you get a +5, kind of like an agonizing blast.
Okay.
If you do a fireball, you can add it to it. Anything with flame damage, fire damage.
Cool.
As Aiden sleeps, just continuing to think about this mission, heading to the north, the things that you were going to embark on, and it's just been so long since you've been back, you're not sure if your Kraken team is going to be together enough to finish this fight. Michael Irvin, you feel a sense of your charisma turns to 18 as you need this leadership to keep this group of ruffians together.
Can we change those on our character sheet?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Just go to your what I'm talking about.
You
can override it on your stats.
Yeah, if you're not,
That's what I did at least.
Nice.
And y'all can also see in the dark. Sorry, over there.
Okay.
How many
So
feet?
that pizza's going to be
You
here
get
in like 2
18
minutes.
charisma.
Say it again.
18.
Hell yeah.
What was the?
eat on stream.
How far is the dark vision?
What?
I'm just gonna eat it.
What is it, like 120? I think.
Sure.
it
Oh,
is.
okay.
I think it is.
We want to just eat on stream? Okay.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be here in like a minute.
Eat the ass on the stream.
Is it like 60 feet dark vision? Or?
Yeah, I mean it's probably at 60 to 120, and then it's going to depend on like your perception rolls won't be disadvantaged. You'll be able to.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. So y'all wake up. And Calder, you're obviously, your shirt's a lot, your shirt's also a lot tighter as your upper body has grown.
Like a twiger.
You got all weighted up.
Well, like I went outside in just my pants and my boots. So I guess whenever I came back in, I tried to put my shirt back on.
Yeah, and you,
Snow's got some HGH in it.
I'm gonna summon the dagger out. How's that look?
it seems more of a short sword now.
Ooh.
So instead of a D4, you can do a D6.
Ooh, baby.
A wee bit bigger.
You want to go grab that?
Yeah.
At the door? Maybe.
Zane, the monarch bitch.
The Aaron boy, Aaron.
Got himself.
I make myself laugh.
Y'all can hear the more people shuffling through these hallways, and you can tell that they've probably heard the whispers of incoming war, and the Karstarks aren't shy of battle, so maybe they're starting to get a little stir-fried rice action in here. And and that just as a reminder, y'all did, in the north there is more of like
Put that down on the ground.
it's almost like the clouds of a tornado, where it's almost like spinning, but there's not a tornado that's coming to the ground.
Okay.
And there's like some thunderbolts, and it's pretty windy, and it's in a crevice between this mountain and these mountain peaks of the Frostfangs, and outside of this darkened area is just a snake of men that are flowing south towards the wall. And as you know, Cub Shadowcat is the bigger guy, barbarian. We know Thrice Karstark, the love of Zane's life. He just doesn't know yet. And we all remember Riley Reed.
We remember her.
Yeah.
Definitely remember Riley.
After all
And
the
her-
things she's done.
Her writing
for us.
skills.
Writing skills.
She's definitely not a quitter.
Alright. This is what I want, yeah.
Maybe so. Maybe.
Yeah, so yeah, they're not even they're probably closer to they're probably closer to Craster's Keep, which Aiden, you would know is a couple, few days hike from there.
Okay.
It looks like they're going straight for Castle Black. They have not ventured off course to Viserys Pass, which is closer to Eastwatch by the sea.
That's where the hole in the
Yes,
wall
yeah.
They're more coming towards the heart of the Night's Watch this time.
Okay. Oh, right.
So y'all wake up, and whenever y'all...
Sure.
So,
I'll be
your crowd out there, Soup.
Yeah.
What you been up to? Did you have a good day today about that Iowa State's worst play ever before halftime?
I didn't watch the rest of the
It was
game.
second and 24, 7-7, and like 24 seconds left or something. The dude rolls out and goes to throw it, but instead tries to tuck it. Gets blasted, and OU scoops it up for like big hoss runs for like 50 yards for a touchdown with like
Nice.
10 seconds left.
in the half.
Yeah,
Wow.
to make it 14-7. Well, the problem was Iowa State was running and doing whatever they
Yeah.
wanted to do.
Brees Hall is a
then
badass.
they're at like the 25-yard line. They do a double forward pass to back them up like 15 yards or
Well
whatever.
done.
Yeah. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oklahoma won.
Looked like a good play to me. It was like 28-20, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, 27-20. They had a chance to tie at the end
27-20.
because your boy missed a 24-yard field goal.
Yeah, what is up with Burkitt?
Missed a 24-yard field goal.
Wow.
Everybody misses. I mean,
Doug hooked it. He missed 2 the week
The
before.
fix was in.
It's like their only job, and then they miss. I wonder how bad they feel.
I was
Probably
watching.
not that bad.
I was watching
I
the
just lost my
replacements.
Imagine like staring down a defensive lineman after missing one.
Yeah.
Larry Allen. What is it? Not Cortez. What was his name? Larry Allen grabbed his face mask.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Oh man.
I'm sure being a kicker in the early 90s sucked because those guys would probably
It was
fucking
Bonio,
kill
wasn't
you.
It was a Hispanic dude.
Yeah, I can't remember. It wasn't Garcia or something like that.
Yeah, he had a name like that. You know, I don't think he was Chris Bonio. I don't think it was one of the brothers either.
Oh, it's all is ready.
He wore number 2, I think.
Martin Gramatica.
Wasn't that guy.
Wasn't Grammatica. It was, but this was the one Larry Allen's like last year, so I think it was more of like 05 maybe.
05?
04. When did Larry Allen retire Soup?
He was on the Super Bowl teams.
Yeah, I know.
I think he played 10 years after that.
He didn't?
I don't think so. He wasn't that young then. I think he played for San Francisco before us.
Flozell played a little longer than Larry Allen did.
Yeah.
Why did I Google.com Google? Boomer's favorite player, and
We're down to 1.
He's drafted by he was drafted by the Cowboys, and then went to
Then went to San Francisco.
and then yeah, his last year with San Francisco was 06 and 07.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. How many games?
I like how this has turned into a podcast.
94 to 05 for the Cowboys.
Damn. That's a hell of a career, man.
This is our ASMR section of the D&D podcast.
Game day.
Don't blame us. Blame Shaq / Papa John's.
Yeah. Can we get a follow for the podcast, everyone?
The great 90s Cowboys content.
Oops. Great Larry Allen content.
Everybody loves old 90s content. So, how's that weather out there? Yeah. The sky's blue.
It was still
All right.
global warming.
So,
I think we need to get Toby high more often. Or higher more often.
Toby's
This
always
is the
high.
most talkative he's been in a long time.
we, y'all get gifts from your gods, wake up and head to the mess hall as y'all are eating this bread and cheese and bread.
So,
Delicious.
what,
I haven't found a shirt that fits me yet. Since I'm so fucking jacked.
Oh no, we've inflated his ego even more.
Not the best choice on his part, but, you know. What can you do when I'm so perfect? What else is there to
Did your God bless you with steroids?
I'm fine with it either way.
what's our plan of action, King?
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Hit
Cub,
one.
yeah, the other Griffins are at the table too. If y'all need to talk to one.
Have we had any word about any forces headed our way? Have we seen anything?
Our forces? Or the opposing?
The opposing forces. Thank you.
Yes, I think found out there. What'd you say, the Craster's Keep they're headed toward?
Headed towards
I believe so, yes.
How many days out is that?
Hopefully
2 or 3 maybe?
4 or
Fortnight and a
5.
half.
Half a 10-day,
Okay.
and they're headed straight here.
Should we try and meet them there, or do we want to fortify?
I don't think we'll have time to meet them there.
I don't know if we want to meet this army head on at all, or if we want to try to
You want to know this one?
go around it. We've got the wall here. We've got the soldiers here at Castle Black. Maybe they can
Think you're
hold
right.
them off until the rest of the forces reach here. But I think our goal is beyond this force. There's something controlling it. We still don't know what that is.
Bran did
There's
mention
definitely
law.
something controlling it.
Oh yeah, Loth is controlling.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she's a bit of a bitch.
Who's Loth? As Riley Reed speaks up.
You're pretty intimately
It's
knowledgeable.
his old fuck buddy.
Yeah, she kind of tried
Thrice
to
looks at him.
control me. Well, she's basically the leader of the Drow, the underworld. A god.
Oh, so she's a god. Bran has told me that they fight.
They're all fighting her. Everyone is.
I always have more questions than answers from him, as you probably know.
Yeah, same. He kind of just sets you on a path, and he does the work himself.
So what's the plan for us three?
So you come along and join with the armies.
So should we fight at the wall or
Your
go?
talents to the
I
north.
think
go with
our
you.
best chance of survival is the wall. I don't think we can defeat them head on, unless we come up with a battle tactic that we can walk around them, maybe pincer. I'm not sure.
From the visions I've seen in the flames, I don't see y'all walking into the darkness with us. I think your purpose will be here at the wall, manning these troops here, protecting them and helping them fight against whatever horde is headed this way. I think we should try to go around this force and confront the shadow head on.
She is visibly like, thank goodness.
Speaking of which, Stout, has your god blessed you in some way?
Yeah. Think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Did he give you some brains?
Why would I need brains? I already have them. As he goes and gets more bacon.
I guess he doesn't care to elaborate.
It goes invisible.
I suggest.
Well, King,
Yes.
what's the next
So,
order of
Buffalo-
business?
So it works out a lot.
So,
How does it feel to
Of,
be king?
Kind of indifferent, honestly.
so what are we gonna
Good sign.
tell my uncle when we get there?
Who are you?
I'm Cub
Okay.
Swanson.
Who are you?
Oh yeah, we're selling car start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Cub Shadowcat. My uncle runs the wall, northerner.
Good for him.
I'd assume we'll have an aerial attack from above the wall.
That would be
We will-
good to assume.
Be nice to have Riley and Trice with us. We should be able to defend until the most popular group of Westeros Kraken can
I
go
wouldn't
and
say the
win
most
this war.
popular. I would just say the most
And
handsome.
if you're throwing out insults, would you like to come with us?
It's not an insult.
It sounded like one.
No.
Just a hint of jealousy.
To make sure it gets done.
You don't think we're gonna get it done?
I do not know.
Maybe you should have more faith.
I have faith that it will get done.
Well, we should depart here quickly and
Yes.
get to the Castle Black.
He has a big mug of ale. He's like,
That's why he's talking
Does,
nonsense.
to the ears.
Does your uncle here at the Karstarks, how many troops do they have here?
His uncle's at the wall.
No,
Thrice.
Thrice.
You talking Thrice? My uncle was put
they
me
all
in
go
charge
south?
here. Most of them, but we still have our guards, and
Any?
they will probably come with as the army marches past. It is as soon as the Southern Army passes us, I'm sure they'll be more confident in leaving. I'm sure they're just worried of what would happen to their homes if they just completely fled without a small force here to protect my mother and father and sisters and younger brother. Would you like to meet him?
Sure.
You want to come upstairs with me? Riley, do we have time? Riley's like, no, we don't have time.
We have
always
time,
got
Riley.
time. We've always got time.
We'll go to the basement.
Let's go. as they go out to the front.
Clow.
And as you see, Riley, instead of getting on her, Griffin turns into one
Oh, how majestic.
Cool. That's pretty good.
and starts to hump her.
Her Griffin.
Yeah.
No.
That's the
As,
That's how that works.
You hear a great roar from her and the other griffins as Cub and Thrice get on and start to fly northward as Dominus, Crixus, and Ganagus, you see him start to descend. You're unsure where he's living at, but he's thinking he might be finding a home somewhere.
Okay.
Get on?
What leads me to that conclusion?
You don't ever really see him in the sky anywhere, but he's always around.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like he's got some trees and some like roots or like dark.
He's been rooting around or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
and his legs and his claws and stuff.
Okay.
Not snow or nothing, but somewhere, where there's no snow at right now.
I will jump on.
Killed some farmers. He's sitting in a barn right now.
Dragon's pregnant.
Good. Better be 3 of them then.
Flies old Valeria.
It's Riley. Alright. As y'all begin to fly, doesn't take you but a half day. As you see, has anybody not seen the wall?
I've never seen the
I've
wall.
never seen the wall.
You'll see a tall.
Oh, yeah. I'll pull it over.
You would think it's white, but instead of it being white, it's more of a darker pitch of where battles have been, and you would think that it would still burn from hundreds of years ago, and big chunks of pieces out of it to where, how is this thing still standing? Like it's been beaten and bruised.
It's not the only thing.
Alright, blood vessel. Ooh. Wrong
Man,
condom,
we're
bro. As y'all get closer, the Night's Watch doesn't stir. The 100 men that are on top of this wall kind of watch you guys fly over them as you come down and see a tattered wooden / rock castle with several smaller buildings, about 4 of them, with a larger central castle, and the elevator that goes up on the other side of the wall. As you land, you see a large man, a head taller than Cub himself, in all black, and about 30 other soldiers in black, raggedy armor, holding wooden shields and wooden swords, like they were just practicing their sword play. And as you land and get off of your mounts, you see Cub come to him and shake his hand, and Cub turns around and says, "This is my uncle." What did I name? Ajax, that's right. Ajax Shadowcat. He has a large, he wears the same thing that Cub does, to where it's more of like a really long vest that goes down to the ground with his bare chest, and almost like these those leather pants, but there's like a slit that almost goes up to his knee.
Like buckskin.
Yeah, so
Indian.
Are they laced together?
no lace. Seems more of where he can get larger or turn into something and not rip his stuff open. And he's like, "Welcome to the wall. I'm Ajax. It's nice to finally meet you."
Me as well.
So I hear you've got information for us. We could maybe trade some information that we have gained through the Rangers. We have been beyond the wall for some time now. Would you like to share a cup of mead? After that long trip, you must be tired and a little cold. We have the fires in the meat hall. Follow me. Y'all go up some stairs to the top into this castle and beyond. It's more of a darkened, very little light. There are some sconces as you walk into a larger area, more of old brick that's been blackened throughout the years of use, and two huge fireplaces with fires. Almost like it's the smoke's just circling in here. It's not very good at getting out of here with these. And I'm starting to sweat instantly. It's so hot in here. Sit. He gets one of the cooks, one of the younger boys, about 14, comes over with some ale and sets him down and walks off. And so, my ranger, one that's over everything. His name is Cortez. He's from near your part, Cyrus. He says there's been dark-haired, tall creatures, horns, animals he's never seen before, and he describes like 6 foot tall, made of all black fur, sharp teeth. Almost some have horns, some don't. With really short men, with gray skin, and chopping down wood and killing animals. And we've taken a couple and killed them with bows, but we haven't been able to get any information out of them.
So your rangers have been engaging with the group moving south.
All right.
Are you taking casualties, or do they stay at a distance?
There are some. They've killed about 25 of us.
Are they worried? Do they engage with you, or?
Yes, they're savage. They don't kill from distance. They are brutal men that close combat. Some hold just wooden clubs, some raggedy axes. Not fancy weapons.
Do they speak any language that you can tell?
Just gurgling roars.
So not well armed.
Where's the last place that y'all came upon them?
Near Craster's Keep.
Was anyone still residing at Craster's Keep?
They have fled. They're here.
How large is this force that you can see?
Looks over to Cortez. Cortez sits down. He's a short, wiry guy. Olive skin. Long curlets that goes down.
Do they have any wine up these pots?
I wish. Yeah, no, it's tough times in the north. It's snow, and no women. It's hard. Ale gets the job done. I'd make my own whiskey here, but anyway, I've seen some traveling. It's a horde of them. It looks like. I don't know. I've never been in war before. I don't know how to calculate the force that comes this way, but
they don't carry banners.
No, but they are dark men. They do not look like us. They have really white hair and dark skin, all black, and so you can see them pretty easily in the snow. As you can see him, he's pretty like camoed out with like more of a whitish cloak, and the winter type of outfits that they wear. We haven't engaged yet.
Okay. Is there any clue where they're coming from?
We have not reached that far yet, but you know that they're coming from. You know where they're coming from.
The darkness.
Right there in the Frostfangs. He's like, no, we haven't traveled that far north yet. We're trying to. Ajax, like, we have called him back to prepare for engagement here at the wall. I feel we only have the Rangers are our best fighters, but we need them here to train and teach and hopefully defeat them with
That was smart.
at the wall.
So, the wall should aid us in holding them at bay if it gets that far.
How many men do you have here?
I have 522 and a half. As he looks down at
Plus a couple
Stout.
hundred.
Yes, not including the men that was brought from the Northern Army.
So probably like 800.
So yeah, I have like 722 and a half.
Okay.
So, Cortez, you said you didn't notice any projectile weapons like bows and arrows in the...
They did not shoot at us if they did.
Okay.
And the ones that we have killed, if you'd like to come see them. As
You
he
have
looks
them
at,
here.
Yes, of course we've
Yeah.
sent ahead to King's Landing, and sometimes sometimes they don't believe the Rangers of the Night's Watch and fairy tales, and even though 100 years have passed, some have forgotten.
Can I go look at the bodies?
We may need
So,
to burn
do
the
that.
bodies.
a good
It seems
idea.
like a bad idea to keep them.
How long have you had them here?
A couple weeks.
I may be able to tell what house they're from.
He takes you through one of the back doors into it's a room, but you look up and there is no ceiling here. You can kind of where they keep a lot of the goods for cold and everything in here. And you see he starts kind of digging through the snow and kind of moves the snow out, and you see what looks like an orc. Very tall, long-armed.
Opens his eyes.
The ones you're like, I saw these in the dream before I got to in King's Landing.
Oh, right.
And then you see the gray-skinned dwarfs, the Duergar, in here as well.
And we saw
No
chopping down
drow.
the trees.
Yeah, there's no drow.
Do you think we can trust these bodies being here? It's not to set a bigger ploy later.
I wouldn't trust anything about these guys. I would say we burn them.
Burn them.
I'm sure we'll be seeing more.
Especially
What's
with
the matter with these if they're with the army?
I mean, who
Hey,
says
Jax
they
is
can't
just-
cast a spell and bring them back, and now they have infiltrators?
For sure.
There's no telling what Loth can't and cannot do.
Do you say that too?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Ajax?
He
I guess
said,
Ajax,
who do
yeah.
you say that to?
Oh, Ajax. Sorry, I
Ajax.
thought you said. Okay.
We can burn them beyond the wall.
Hi,
I
how
have
are
no problem with
Yes, I
that.
do.
It's,
Right.
I feel
Fine, how are you?
y'all are the most influential, powerful people in the kingdoms. If that's something that you desire, you would have more knowledge than me.
Yes,
I have no problems with this.
you've done
I'm
good,
just not carrying them.
done good showing it to the king. And feel
King. Oh yes, I heard that you are the
like the
plug-in,
King Regent,
the
general
king
of
regent of.
the combined armies of the kingdoms.
So the Starks are gone, huh?
Mouthful. Yes.
Finally, the Starks
Starks
are
fly
gone.
with us.
We haven't really nailed down the title just yet.
Ah, they don't fight.
You
They
haven't met
squabble, piss and shit where they eat. Bah. Alright. Let me get my men ready for war.
Speaking of that, where do you shit in this castle?
Right there on the ground next to the orc. Dig a hole. That's why it smells in here. He turns around and... Cobb,
Does
Come
frozen
with
shit
me.
still smell?
Cobb turns around and Thrice and Riley are still here and kind of looking
What do you
down
think
like...
so?
Thrice kind of like gets next to you and like, what are these?
Not entirely sure. I never saw them whenever I was in the underworld. Could be underlings, just slaves.
Man, that creature. Gosh. Be safe for me. She kind of looks up to like,
Give her a peck. I'd give her
Ooh.
a peck of a
Give her
piece.
that pecker.
puts their arm around your waist as a couple of other Night's Watch guys pick up this orc, and a couple of them get a couple Duergar. There's like 2 orcs in here, a couple, like 3 Duergars. They walk them out, and we'll take these beyond the wall and burn them.
Thank you.
I'd like to see the top of this wall.
My lord. Riley's like, alright. pretty much own this place anyways. Right, Aiden?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all get to this elevator as a kid. Opens it up for you. And closes and runs over to the spool. And starts to spin this as you guys go up.
Sure was a long ride.
Didn't realize it was this tall.
As you finally starts to rock and slow down after about 250 feet, 300 feet up. You see more men up here with, you see pitch and rocks and the catapults, and you see bow and arrows up here with younger, a couple of really jacked men for picking up the rocks, but a lot of the other shorter, smaller archers up here.
I'm taller than you now.
Maybe you can get a shirt from
I've
him.
always been the shortest in the group.
You see
Second shortest.
Pack Storm up here.
That's
from
true. We do have
the Southern
something
Army.
about him.
He's just standing across,
I completely
looking out toward the north. Like, nods his head, walks kind of over.
You
Kraken.
made yourself right at home? How do you
Last
feel about
night
the
was
defenses?
cold, but I'm sorry.
How do you feel about the defenses here?
Shit.
Is there anything we can do to upgrade it in the meantime?
5 days, 6 days? No. We have what we have. They've done a decent job keeping up with the wall in the last 100 years, but the men, they stink. Literally, the stench is terrible up here.
Well, maybe you can familiarize your men with all of this equipment and...
Yes, just up here watching, looking, just trying to figure out if we're going to survive this or not. My men will be below. I'm sure will be the spear that hits the first man. Be exciting times to be a hero. Unlike you, so powerful with magic, but every man has its purpose, its destiny.
I look out over the wall.
Yeah, you see some miles of no trees and then just trees.
Look down.
The
Go,
mountains beyond.
I guess it'd be more impressive if you didn't fly around for a living.
Yes, I did see y'all flying in. It's a mighty dragon you have there, sir, as he looks at you.
Thank you.
So, the old gods are preparing.
Powerful and still kicking ass.
I see that. Started to pray some.
That's why they're the old gods. Because they were here before and they will be here after.
You should pray. You should bury yourself in the snow and pray that the drowned man takes you.
Well,
Embrace that flame there in front of you that keeps you warm and gives you life.
you have pamphlets?
We do.
I really got to think about this.
You ever seen a clock?
I am from the
See it stop.
Stonelands.
Ooh.
What is a
Ever
clock?
seen a cock?
Every day. I touch one. Every day.
Literally every day.
A couple times a day, actually.
No, I don't think there's been a day that I haven't.
Not a real day.
It's a ritual.
Yeah, I'm from the Stormlands. A little.
Got a piss.
I'm sure in the south, it's the Red God has its days in the sun, you might say, where I'm kind of from, but I don't like the heat. I like the cold. The weather out here is nice. I don't know.
Yeah, the children of force will always keep you warm.
Well,
Those reptilian children, I think they are cold of heart. They know nothing of warmth.
Don't think I'd ever
my
let a
swords
child
are
in my
Very
bed, but
cold.
he like he starts
North
creeping
does
away and
different
you'll start arguing about which god's better.
Oh, there's no argument.
yeah,
One
cool.
brings the dragon.
The god job fair.
Yeah.
We'll have our pitches.
Would you like this?
Like that? Yeah.
Thrice
Yeah.
steps onto the wall that's beyond the wall.
Gonna have a crazy poop later.
And she says, do you trust me?
Freeze it.
You trust me?
Yeah. See if it smells.
Come up here.
Isn't that what like the no poo stuff is? Like
Alright.
liquid nitrogen?
I'm pretty sure.
As y'all
tastes
see
like,
out of the corner of your eye, Thrice pushes Zane off of the wall.
Bye, Zane.
Do you refuse? Do you resist?
No, not at all.
You start. You get to about 150 feet, just like, and she's grinning, laughing, and you get to about 100 feet, and all of a sudden you start slowing and drifting.
That's fucking cool.
I wasn't worried about it. Were you worried about it? I wasn't worried.
Little
about
excitement.
She looks down
Wasn't even paying
as y'all
attention.
finally fall beyond the wall. You are out of Westeros, out of the north.
Wow.
For the first time, you are beyond the wall with a very attractive girl named Thrice. As she's laughing, and
We're in the sky?
now you're just landed.
Well, that was interesting.
The old gods are wise. They give us all abilities.
Really?
I've always wanted to do that. I'm so glad I was able to.
Which one did you decide on? Which god are you with? Or all of them?
Oh, you can see the old god stuff on her. She's
Gotcha.
definitely old gods. She's a car star.
Gotcha.
She just looks
Most
in
people
your
up
eyes.
here are.
She looks in your eyes and just tells you, Zane, I know I'm from the north, but we could rule together,
Wow.
you and me.
I thought that was the plan.
Good thing I'm out of earshot.
This is 6 months coming right here.
We could name our firstborn Brandon. We could travel.
I could break his legs for you.
We could travel from the
Build a
Vale
wheelchair.
to the north. The Vale is unbreakable.
I don't know if I want to be king forever. Or,
Fuck King's Landing. We don't need castles. We don't need. We just need one another.
We're going.
And we will rule from the Vale.
I just need your seed.
Why is King's Landing the rightful location for the king?
Should be the Iron Islands.
Just think about it. As she cups your cheek and gets on her tippy toes because she can't reach you.
I felt going for a kiss.
Ooh.
She starts undoing.
Yoko.
She starts undoing your coat.
Whoa. Not that far just yet.
Such a prude.
I am. I'm hard
What
to
a
get.
tease.
I told my uncle that I would get you.
You will. Just not yet.
Not before battle.
Not before battle.
She.
Continue,
You see her.
You harlot!
You see her wave her hand up and touch your chest as y'all begin to elevate, and you start to fly back up.
I'm gonna spit off the wall.
Roll a dexterity saving. Roll a hit.
Fuck was that?
Right? It's like frozen by the time we get to you.
Let's see, that's 6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna miss them because even it's 12. What's your AC?
Stout's over there pissing.
18.
Yeah. So you see
A frozen chunk of spit.
and you're like, what the? You look up and you see more water shoulder calder with like a. Now instead of a cigarette, now he has a cigar. All of a sudden, his cigarette's got bigger.
It's colder, but with broader shoulders.
He's more handsome and daring.
And
Staying on that side of the wall.
they're flying back up.
Yeah, we're flying back up with them.
Okay.
You see them land.
That was fun.
Tries to hold your hand
No.
while flying. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're holding
sure.
hands as they get back to the top of the wall.
God dang Peter Pan and Wendy over here.
Yeah. See, now this is an issue because I had already declared myself king since you died.
You got ahead of yourself again, Calder.
Well, I am ambitious.
As always.
Riley looks at you. How ambitious.
How ambitious do you want to find out?
You see her get a little red face. I marvel. She steps a little closer to Aiden.
Ooh. Have you ever had butt stuff?
Have you ever fucked a lion?
I'd like to try.
Would you now? Maybe.
If you're the lion.
Have you ever fucked a crack in?
I have.
No. She's like, y'all are boys. And she walks down towards the elevator.
You want to double team it later?
Oh, it was already done a long time ago. Just waiting for the right time. Do they have trains in Westeros? They do now.
Watch out, I'll spit
So,
on you
what do
again.
y'all want to do?
I'm hoping.
As y'all stand on the wall, you see the sun starting to go away. What is this? It's not sun, but
How
sunset.
romantic.
See the sunset.
Go back down.
Starts
Play
getting a
the
little
watch
chillier.
Start playing
As
steel
y'all
guitar.
discuss what's next. As you're hearing the sound of wooden swords clash together and the grunts and cries of men in simulation mock battle.
So, going around, trying to go around this army, what's the quickest way we could go to the Crossfangs? Or is it kind of...
You're gonna literally, like, if you go, because for example, let's just say you have like the western part of the wall, western part of the wall and the eastern part of the wall. If you go all the way to the western part of the wall, you can go directly north over the Sterling Pass into the Frostfangs and avoid the Milk Water. Or you can literally go over Caster's Keep to the First Men to the Frostfangs, kind of going like this. Or you can go like this.
But going over Craster's Keep, basically, we will be seen and...
We will
On
be
that,
starting
I can-
shit.
That thing it maybe depend on
I
how
can
high
cast
you go.
greater invisibility on the dragon,
So,
and it would
Sorry,
make
pretty
us
up there.
invisible since he's carrying us.
since
You can come in night, darkness.
what
Yeah.
if we
I always come in darkness.
what if we probed the capabilities of this
I don't.
force and just did a couple flybys with the dragon? Breathe some fire, see if they're susceptible, and see if we can take it out before it ever hits the wall.
I mean, that would be great. Where's your dragon?
Mine's in my hands.
King?
I don't know. Seems kind of risky to going on. Well, they did say that the army didn't have projectiles.
Are we on...
Stout, you
If
said
we-
that you could teleport, did you not?
Well, I mean, I can, but we might be.
More
I
hands.
mean, I can. Yeah, I can teleport us.
Can he teleport us where we want to go?
Yeah, of course.
I think you could
teleport your dragon.
No, just humanoids. But I can. I've always wanted to.
If we start getting attacked or they're not affected by the dragon fire, we
He's like,
That was a lot, yeah.
You see him like
Really?
get close to everybody and start
See
like
what kind of forces they do have behind that they
Grabbing
couldn't see
hands.
before.
he gets a stick
can
and starts
put a
building a
huge dent
large
in this
circle around
force
everybody
headed south.
while y'all are talking.
I just don't want to risk losing the dragon. It doesn't seem like they have
I don't
anything
think
that
we
can do
should
anything.
take the
I will
dragon.
step out of that.
You do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would
Trap.
only go do that if we're
Yeah.
taking the dragon.
I don't think we should take the dragon.
Okay.
Because I think he's going to turn into a pincushion.
Think so?
Yeah.
Think it's a
I think we should take the
Remember-
dragon to
remember the last
Frostfangs the long way.
We flew him into a crowd and
They didn't have bows and arrows.
They didn't
Of
die.
armed of archers,
Well-
we flew him into archers.
yeah.
But you remember though, like in your vision, you saw Drow.
Yeah.
They said that the orc and Duragar was not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
So
I say stealth
I
mission.
know that they, this isn't the final force. I don't think. I think it's a distraction.
I say we leave the dragon back at the wall to help defend.
I say we take the dragon east of the wall and go north to the Frostfangs.
Can we send it? Can we
I
send
think
it back?
I think I'm almost done with my ritual of teleportation, so why don't we do that?
I think we should trust him. I mean, why not? Let Stout prove himself to us and show how worthy of a companion he is.
I don't want to get trapped in the Frost Fangs with no way back.
You see him get the medallion?
Mm-hmm.
There might be a weirwood in the Frost Fangs.
Yeah.
I can plant one, but it takes a minute.
I'm a time stop for a year. Grow a tree.
Yeah, I still have 2 seeds left that we could put weirwoods.
How fast do they grow?
Mm-hmm. But no one would be expecting us to magically teleport.
In like a couple of, I think it's like 2 minutes or something.
No one else will be
I
able
think
to
it's
stand by our
maybe-
side.
Maybe less than
Our
that.
flying steeds are.
It might just take a
weapon.
minute. I had to put a minute on there, I
teleport the
think.
dragon.
because-
Yeah, it's a minute.
Sweep down, do the fire, and then send him back. How long would it take for him to get back?
I don't think we can teleport the dragon there.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Okay.
I've seen the place. I walked it. The Wayfarer showed me.
How long would it take the dragon to fly there?
No. Dragon died. Alright, so we were at the twins. It took you.
It took her, yeah.
I mean, day and a half.
We could teleport into the Frost Fangs and spend that time trying to.
Recon, stealing, killing.
Yes, until the dragon showed up.
I like it.
Interesting.
I still don't like being there without him, but.
Who knows? We might be able to take someone's head before then, and then whenever he shows up, we can just have a taxi ride back.
I just want to go drop a lot of fireballs on this horde of.
Well, you're more than welcome to as soon as we teleport there.
Well, we're not going there. That's the problem. We'll be going around them. And letting them continue south towards our families, our homes.
And besides, I'm curious about this Wayfarer and what he has in store.
He's gonna kill us all.
Do you trust this little one?
Teleports us to hell.
I trust no one.
You don't trust me.
Well, yeah. We've got a thing.
You voted against me.
Because I don't trust you.
You probably shouldn't.
I mean, you have literally backstabbed us.
I trust that your role is with us.
You'd
That's
be
what
right.
I trust.
You can pass this.
Trust him because he is your king.
Alright.
Thanks, Aiden.
He's a little bitch.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh.
You can command the eagles and the dragons to fly straight there.
Long way.
Day and a half.
I don't care. You're not putting my dragon in the fucking middle of the fight that I can't even see. That's not gonna happen.
Middle of what fight?
Well, if you go over Craster's Keep, he's gonna be seen, and we don't know if they have anything that can take him out.
They can fly high enough that they're not going to fly 120 foot over the ground.
I mean, you never know what they have. Who says Loth isn't in the middle of freaking Craster's Keep right now?
All
And
intel
just
we
be like,
have.
that's my dragon now.
It was theirs before, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Mace Stark's.
If someone wants to...
Unleash.
If you want
your
him to
potential.
teleport.
Do it!
Let's not take the dragon. I think it should stay here.
I'll send it the long way.
You know,
I just think it's pretty dangerous to send it over Craster's. If that we're gonna do that, we might as well just take out Craster's.
I mean, that was my plan anyway.
Alright. Yeah, I want to take a break and talk about it.
Teleport to the Frost Fangs then.
Yeah, teleport to the
That's
Frost
what I
Fangs and then cigarette break, since everyone's full from eating.
That
Yeah.
sounds great.
I hadn't even ate.
Okay.
And you're just going to tell the dragon to protect the castle, or you're going to tell him to...
Yeah. There's no way for me to transfer power, is there?
You could tell him to obey this person.
Yeah, I could tell him to obey.
Well,
Riley
wasn't
Reed.
your
Give it to
power
Riley.
Yeah,
over
that's what I'm
him
thinking.
in the bracer?
The war.
I don't know.
You
if
got to
anybody
be
else
like a
would do it.
champion of the old gods
Yeah.
to wield it.
So
It's
Thrice?
I think it's the ancient warg armory.
Thrice can take it.
Hold on.
Thrice
To be
could
fair,
take
do
it?
we
Well-
want to give Thrice that sort of power?
Yeah,
Thrice?
Thrice will take it.
That's all I'm
Riley
saying. That's all
Reed can
I
take it too.
Yeah, I would give it to Riley.
Riley's more battle ready.
I say you just
Willing to give over power of your dragon?
I mean, it's better than flying it over an army and not even telling it what to do.
Yeah, that's why I think we should fly it ourselves.
Just tell
around.
it to obey her for a little while, so that when you get
Oh, I
back-
don't want to teleport. I think that's a bad idea. But
What do you
that
think is
just
a good idea?
I mean,
Teleport.
can we actually
take my
teleport the
dragon around.
It's teleport.
Do
As
you
Stout
wanna-
says, it's
you want to fly
teleport.
up there? That's
Huh?
I want to fly up there
I do too.
myself.
No, it's teleport.
I mean, he seems trustworthy.
Yeah.
Let me see that amulet. I'm just gonna grab it off.
It's not. It's not. It's. He doesn't have it out.
okay. I thought it was.
Put a cone of truth around his ass.
I'm gonna let him be weird.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, he seems normal to me. He's always weird.
Yeah.
There's something changing in him. I know we've only
let's
known him
just
for
teleport
a couple
right now.
days. But
I mean,
He doesn't even know where we're teleporting to. He's never been to the Frost
I've
Fangs.
walked the Frostlings last
Yeah.
night with the Wayfarer. Yes, I did.
Hmm.
I
I'm gonna roll
believe him.
insight.
I trust him.
You shouldn't.
18. Can you roll a deception? That's an insight check.
Deception, my deception. Can I deceive myself?
It is a 16.
That's what I kind of get off of him. I already
He
see
rolled.
he's
He
kinda
rolled.
shady.
He rolled persuasion.
Persuasion.
Ooh. Told you.
So he might have walked this fucking thing.
I believe his god gave
Okay.
him sight
Let's do
above
it.
sight.
Okay. Nice.
This is the time.
What else happened in this conversation with your god last night? Can you see any farther? Like maybe when the lights are out?
Oh yeah, I can see through.
You see through me?
Yeah.
True sight.
I mean, I can see your heart beating in your chest.
Can you see this?
The crux.
Who is your god?
I've told you. Better than your god.
That's right.
What do we know of is Loth is at the Frost Fangs. And so is your god?
Loth is fighting the gods. No time for us. Everybody knows that.
I say we trust the little man.
I say we teleport.
3 versus
Yeah,
2.
that's 3 versus
Let's
2.
give it a shot. See
Wow.
what happens.
3 versus 2.
We're really willing to go without our dragon.
I'm fine with it.
I'm
I've got
interested.
this, and I pull out my blade.
That's not the same.
I mean, I feel like it's the
Hey,
same.
you got a little bigger. Might need a bigger size.
I mean, like, can a dragon go in, like, well, I mean, I know
I say
gods
yes to that
talk-
question,
I know
you can.
gods talk to us and everything, but what did God tell you? Where is the battle going to be? In the skies, or?
Hmm.
Because if it's in the skies, we need to take the dragon.
I saw us walking into the darkness side by side.
I mean, no one cares about that, but
Through teleportation. See, I see what you're saying there.
Well, I wouldn't say all that.
I mean, I think the last time a dragon went beyond the wall, it kind of,
Died?
yeah. Just saying.
That's very true. But we do
Maybe
not know.
bodes
We do
well
not know
for
these
anything.
things as White Walkers.
I mean, yeah, but I just think that we're obviously powerful enough to do this on our own. Like, why not just send the dragon back to its home or something?
Because you can get
I
hit
don't
once
agree with
and
that,
you will be
but-
dead.
This is false. I've been given ultimate life.
He's a legendary creature now.
God dang it!
I mean,
You still think we should go teleport?
Absolutely. I,
God
I
Almighty!
believe in him.
Yes.
Convince me.
I'll roll persuasion.
That's fine. You still have to convince.
Insight 19.
23.
Okay. Well, how'd you?
What are you persuading us of?
I say, I trust him.
Roll with disadvantage.
A lot higher. That was a natural 20 this time.
I bless myself. It's not gonna be high enough anyway. It's an 18.
Rogues, man.
He casts
19.
teleportation, but you got to be willing to go.
I'll go with my party.
If it's 4-2-1.
Besides, if he backstabs us, that's an excuse for me to cut his head off.
I
That's
agree with
deal
Calder.
enough.
Can I,
Convinced me.
can I talk to Riley before we leave to give away my dragon to her over there?
You're gonna give away your
What
dragon?
else am I supposed to do?
Just let her borrow it.
I just
Well, I'm
told.
not giving
If
it
she has a
away.
dragon, I'd rather have her than you.
Well, we can't take the dragon when you teleport.
She can turn into a griffin. She can control a dragon.
She can
She's
fly.
more badass than we are.
So what do you say?
Yeah.
New party member.
Aiden?
We're teleporting. Is that what we're doing? I mean, that's.
Yeah.
Do we want to leave it here, or do we want to
I'm
send
only
it to
one
Craster's
vote.
Keep?
I don't want to die.
Yeah, I don't
me
want
either.
it to
I
die.
would have it fly around on its own.
Yeah, like scout around the. Yeah, tell it to scout around you.
I think we are
Okay.
badass enough
an
to
eye
You
out.
roll like an intelligence check.
Got it.
You.
Please be low.
19.
You do remember, like, whenever... Because y'all got told two different stories and you never talked about it, right?
Yeah.
You got told you went into a black tower with stairs that go into a portal, right? Right? Ain't that correct?
Vaguely remember, yeah. I don't remember what you guys said.
So, is it...
And I got told we like walked into the darkness.
And then you also got told that you're going to find a man that's going to pretty much, like, that you're going to have to trust when you don't want to. Right?
Don't remember that part, but
Yeah.
sure.
So...
All right, we're teleporting.
Do you think a dragon can go through a portal? Your intelligence of 19 says that dragon ain't going through a portal.
Okay,
And you also remember Brand saying that this was going to fight in another world.
that's right.
Okay, can I? I'm gonna
right.
portray that to the party
Yes.
and let them know. Yeah.
Thank you, King, for your guidance.
Your vision was like you going into the
I already
crossroads
knew
and then
that.
you seeing...
This is why I should be king.
Right.
So,
Calder,
I'm just letting y'all know that
Okay.
I don't want y'all to are making this long decision over if the dragon can help you or not when
Yeah.
you've already been told by Bran that it's going to pretty much be in another world and
It's
through a
wish I
portal.
us
remembered that.
versus them.
Yeah.
That's it.
My bad.
That's what we were doing
All
at
right,
breakfast.
so
is
we
piecing all
will-
our stories together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, I want to leave the dragon with Riley then.
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
Good. Leave it with her. Yes.
Aiden,
Hello, babe.
don't say that.
You know you like it. So I was thinking,
Boys thinking.
we are
Make her do something for
we are going on a journey that we cannot take our dragon on.
Oh, I assume, babe.
As a token of my affection for you, because these last few months I have seen you are a brave, beautiful, intelligent young woman. And I think the only one that could handle this.
Oh.
this monster. Possession of.
And I start to take off my
On
armband.
one knee.
Start undressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as a token, since I haven't gotten a ring yet, I want this back. But will you have my dragon?
Oh, Aiden, as she grabs it and like grabs your beard, like grabs you to her, like she's like, you're kind of like,
The griffin kisses.
thank you. She's
Use it
blushing,
wisely.
She's blushing and she's. This is.
She's gushing.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
There's a puddle.
It's not piss. Some of it. Thank you.
Do
so
you
much.
accept?
Yes. So she's like.
It's a
tearing-
big responsibility.
And she's
so
tearing
it's-
up. I mean, should we like send it off to be safe, or
Well, I am
No,
a
it needs
king,
to
I
defend
can
the
bless
wall.
this
so
marriage.
it like if they break? I mean, if they're about to break through the wall, then last.
Unleash hell.
Okay, thank you. As she gives you a hug, and I'll never forget this.
No, you won't. Until I see you again, my love.
She puts it in her hand, and as it does, it turns into like vines as it starts to braid through her own wrists.
Looks a lot
Around her
bigger
own
on
wrist.
hand.
You hear the dragon in your mind. Why have you forsaken me?
The dragon.
Take care of Mama.
As soon as it happens, you hear this like 3-headed dragon roar of just. It's like whenever the dragons stare at Jon Snow.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we will transport now.
Teleport. Teleport.
We're gonna transport.
Yep. Teleport.
Smoke break?
Teleport. So he gets like this stick and like it's this huge circle around y'all, and he like sits in the middle, Indian style, and puts his hood over his head, and he gets out the amulet and takes a sip
God dang.
as he's got blood on his teeth.
Well, that's not good.
All of a sudden, you're in darkness. And that's where we'll take a break.
What? What is this?
On this on you, Rowdy.
We had to use him. We needed him.
Of course we can trust Tone. We can't trust Tone.
Something.
All that was muted. Oh my god.
Was it really?
Yes.
R.I.P.
They teleport with an 87. Sorry for the mute.
With a 40% chance of failure, Stout pulls us through the veil.
And we're here.
As we roll stealth checks to try to avoid these party of drow that is circling this lake that they have teleported into.
19.
24.
35.
22.
Natural 20.
A disadvantage.
Stout goes invisible.
With the assistance of the Wayfarer, we find out that there was no other way to get here other than teleportation.
They're in the Skirling Pass on the frozen tower. On the frozen lake looking into a black tower. With a violet light pulsing at the top and a one doorway at the base. As they creep silently low to the ground, snow falling, and as you realize for the first time that it is pitch black. As you look up, as the spinning clouds, as lightning bolts striking and hitting the top of this dome, maybe helping the magic and helping the functioning part of this that's making it static
Sucking
electricity.
the energy out of the air and charging it.
How far up is the tower?
It's about 100 feet up. At the peak, y'all see two steps into this tower as you get closer.
What is the exterior of the tower made out of? What is it made? Is it stone?
It's almost like a pitch black stone, shiny kind of stone.
Is it smooth or is
Yep.
it
Really wish I had a dragon to take this
Smooth.
thing out. Well,
Well, we couldn't have gotten here.
should we? How close are we to it now? Pretty close.
How far y'all want to slow down and stop?
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna need it?
Can anyone fly us up there?
And maybe scout at least.
Stout's like,
I can go check it out.
I can check it out, he says.
I'll go with him.
He's invisible.
I'll go up there and check it out a bit too.
You get really low to the ground as it's like it's dark. Like without your night vision, you might not even been able to see out here. And he kind of whispers to you when you get closer. Does it seem like no one's in here? No one's in here. Looks like there's a spiraling staircase to the very top. As you kind of see that, and you look up and you see almost the walls and stairs are built as like one. As it just slowly...
I'm gonna close my eyes and listen to hear if I can hear anything just kind of shifting around, or even if the building's shifting around. Not great. 9.
Kind of hear like staticky sound. Almost like, was it white noise? Kind of like very faintly.
From the magic around.
Flickering of a purple light coming from the top.
I think we're good. If you want to bring them up, I'll wait here and watch the door.
You feel a yank on your pant leg. Stout. It's clear.
I'll sneak up.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Sneak up.
Yep.
I'll get inside. It's quiet. Very cold.
You
See the breath.
leading the way.
I'll lead the way like 15 feet ahead of everyone. Can I?
Anyone else gonna look for anything?
I'm gonna look for
Are
like.
there any rooms or anything like that? Nothing?
Yes.
Can I roll for...
I'm
just
gonna
an
check the
investigation?
stairs as we go up to make sure that nothing's gonna fall out from under us from the weight. Because God only knows how long it's been
Got a
since somebody's
17.
traversed these.
17.
Yeah.
24.
Now you kind of get your blade, because it's pretty stacked up close. So you kind of like you hit it like the next one, kind of a little bit every time you're walking up. There's not real a lot of dust on here.
Strange.
You look down and you see a footprint on one of the steps.
Can I see what
That's
kind
different than the other several footprints going both ways.
I'm gonna
But
tell-
you see a distinguishedly new footprint. Fresh snow, like there's still snow, it's not water.
Someone must be here.
As you look up and you see like the end of kind of a cloak at the very top, and
Can I tell him?
almost like the ass end of a
Saw
cloak
somebody.
that's going on that top elevation.
Can I cast Tasha's and fly up?
Can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Like, do you want to like
10 minutes.
haul ass to try to catch this person?
Yeah.
All
Pull him off and throw him
You
down.
see Zane kind of wings, shadowed wings come out of his back as he just flies up, and as you get closer you see
That's gonna say, Calder, get us up these stairs.
a man
Pick up speed.
look back at you, a drow, in this almost makeshift cowboy hat, like colorful clothes you've never seen before, as he smiles at you.
Can I Eldritch Blast?
You want to Eldritch Blast him?
Cocaine.
Come here, bitch. Come here. You ain't running.
Just know it may be a second before we get up there.
I can,
Because the run's a lot
I can,
faster
well, I
than
can
a
slow
curve.
him
roll
and
to
then push him.
roll to attack.
Let me play his character.
Golly.
What's a? It's kind of on like an edge.
If it's cocked, you can re-roll it.
Yeah.
It is like a die.
I don't know. You never remember what Bran tells you.
What did?
Nothing.
Good.
Talking
You're
to
gonna meet a
myself.
guy you have to trust.
Kill this
No,
man.
you've already busted out of
Yeah,
his class, bro.
you rolled 3 times there, sir. No, you already did it. If I wouldn't have said anything, you doing
I
it.
rolled like a 27 to hit.
With his beastly form.
Does that hit?
Was that it?
That's right.
This might be a problem. I might have gone full beast mode.
Definitely wanted to yank them off the stairwell.
Slow him up.
Very, very fast.
Slow him up.
Yeah. Slowest speed by 30 feet.
So what is it? What are you saying? No, like what were your 2 hits?
27.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
13.
Okay, 1 hits
I'm gonna slow him by 10 feet. Actually, I'm gonna pull him towards me. Yeah, I'm gonna pull him towards me.
There you go.
towards 10 feet.
Yeah.
All right. You see a rapier at his hip. Gold, very nice rapier. More in black leather armor, gold trim on it with a purple cloak, purple like cowboy kind of hat. As he smiles at you.
Who are you?
Follow me.
Why? Why should I? I know you're kind.
You'll need me to survive the Wardens. As he runs into the portal.
I should have slowed him.
How big's the... Okay. Are we up to him yet?
Yeah.
How big's the portal?
Size of that little opening there.
Oh, okay.
It's blinking purple.
What was that?
What did you find?
Some tricks to draw. He's just messing with us.
Where'd he go?
Went through the portal. He said we might need him.
How is he messing with us?
He's wearing all the rainbow colors.
How is that messing with us?
Because he's
Drow don't normally
shows
wear
up
that.
to the club in his 1964 coupe.
I've never
Red as
seen
a
a
stone.
drow dressed like that.
Cowboy dancing.
And he didn't try to kill me as I
Oh my
pulled him
gosh,
towards me.
okay.
He just kind of, oh, follow me.
So we got two options. Try to close this portal or go through it.
I say we go through it.
I think we have to go through it. There's nothing here for us.
Only way forward is forward.
Well,
It seems like your god has outlined this for us.
Yeah,
it does.
I was in the kill mode and something told me not to.
You do look very ferocious.
Oh, yeah.
I think since you've been king, it's really gone to your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so have your muscles.
Muscles have gone to your head.
To your head. I did say that wrong.
He's got an
You did.
inferiority
It's all good.
complex
We know
now.
what
He
you're
has to get all hulked out every chance he can.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Rices.
That's why I've lost my shirt again.
Oh no, I'm shirtless. Oh, how could this be?
Damn this oil. It keeps dripping all over me.
Is there any way
Why
for
are those
us?
candles always lit?
Is there any way for us to know
Bless you.
any way that we can figure out what's on the other side of this portal?
Yes, by going through.
Well, I know, but
I walk
other
through.
than that,
I follow.
Oh, it just walks right through. I guess we're going. As I follow them.
well, I mean, did
They're already
did
gone.
Cyrus see him? He never saw the person. Yeah.
None of us did, other than
Say maybe we could scry on him. We're going through the portal. Yeah.
Scry wouldn't work anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Not on the same plane.
I want to at least pick up a rock and make sure it's still open.
It's open.
he's by himself.
Throw it through there.
I don't know about this.
I'll peek my head back through. Why'd you throw the rock at me? Get your ass in here.
All right.
The rock
Throw the
comes
rock back through.
Who's first?
Oh, we already went.
Oh, I'm into the portal too.
Well, y'all
Stout.
died.
Stout go
Who's
through.
first?
Now
Is Rock
Stout's still
gone?
looking at you.
I'm going through.
You go through?
Yeah.
Okay. He,
The stout go through.
Stout doesn't go through.
he finally goes through.
I reach through, grab him, and pull him through.
Right. You're with us.
Just sitting there contemplating.
You come through a portal. You're in what looks to be caverns. Stalactites. Stalagmites. You've been seeing this place.
Yeah.
There's-
Filtered here.
Sex dungeon.
It's like you're in a field of large mushrooms.
It is a sex dungeon.
Paradise.
It's purplish black mushrooms with almost like you can smell like the sourish poison that's kind of coming through the spores of these mushrooms.
Does it
Wicked
smell like
LSD.
what he has in his little vial there?
Who, Stout?
Stout.
You ask him?
Yeah.
No, I'm not part of Loth.
Okay.
I'm here to destroy her.
Oh, this is the underworld.
I'm gonna
Let me smell that thing.
put up my stash a little
Puts
bit,
it up.
and I'm gonna cut one of those mushrooms with my blade to
I need everyone to have con saves.
Oh.
Nice. I now have Constitution.
Do we have anything around you for any of this kind of stuff? And your aura? What does your aura do for us?
I got a 19.
Is it just cold stuff?
Yeah.
There's about 50 feet of these paths of these mushrooms.
22.
17.
19.
17.
Okay, so you all pass. As y'all kind of pick up speed, kind of like dodging through these mushrooms, as you put your hands, hold your breath as you get out of the vicinity of this rising poison-like fume smoke that are coming from these mushrooms. As you get closer, you hear the sound of like paddles on a river.
Can we see the boat?
as you get toward the last like field of mushrooms, you look and see a dark cavern that kind of siphons into a lake, and you see two fairies,
Like, what do you mean by?
like chained on both
like a boat,
sides
okay.
to where they can chain people across. There's one fairy that has an orc and 3 small red-skinned creatures pulling the chains. A smaller one that are goblins. On the other ferry, you see a minotaur and 2 orcs of this larger, and that's where you first see a man with pretty fancy gear. A man that looks like what you saw, kind of stand up tall on this ferry, moving across the water, as this minotaur and 2 orcs just grunting as you hear the chains just moving through the other loophole on the other side of this lake.
Drow and their tricks.
As y'all are kind of leaned up against the wall right on the outside of this mushroom field to where it bottlenecks into this lake.
So we've got to get across this lake.
Yeah.
Go,
Just depending on what he wants for payment.
go approach the ferry.
You going to approach him?
I'll go up there with him.
All of you, or?
Mm-hmm.
We need passage across the lake.
You look at the Orc Languages.
Ah.
Does anybody have any? Well,
I speak Infernal.
I was gonna say I speak Infernal too.
I speak Draconic.
I also speak Draconic,
Um,
Common, and
okay,
such.
so he's a really gruff common. What are you doing in here? What do you want?
Well, we've been brought by that one that's crossing now. He wants us to cross with him.
Roll a
Yeesh.
check. What are you trying to deceive him?
Can I try to... Guess it doesn't matter, either one is both bad. Yeah, try to... 6.
6. What for? Give me payment.
What payment do you ask?
Meat, gold.
I don't have any
One gold?
I don't have any golden meat.
Just one gold?
Anything worth
1 gold.
gold. And all the goblins. They're like chained to this ferry too. They can't do nothing.
May we get on your ship?
No.
Why not?
Humans are allowed without a payment.
We've given you the
1
gold.
gold.
Oh, you gave him a gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were asking him 1 gold.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He's like,
1 gold.
fine. Just pound.
Cheapest boat ride ever.
Just our
Row! Snot goblin motherfuckers, row! And she's like going very slow. It's like you're hearing the sounds of this ferry coming across this lake.
Where does this lead?
I think we're in the underworld.
I'm asking the orc.
Never been to the Menzo Baronzon?
Enzo Baronzon. We've heard of it before.
You're gonna die. Dumb humans.
I don't like being here.
Pretty boy, come here. You smell good.
You better watch your mouth.
You can't kill me.
No, he wants to fuck it.
Huh?
You know what he
He's
said.
Gets closer, like, fucking. Ugh.
Remember my name, Zane Aaron II.
Fucker of mouth. Care about your name. I'm Crow.
Nice to meet you.
They should call
Almost
you
spit.
Row. Why don't you get at it?
Gold. Now roll.
I'm gonna hand him 5 gold.
We'll roll ourselves.
He snatches a 5 gold and doesn't do anything. He's not a dog like a human. As he gets closer,
Fucker.
Is what it is.
I will give
You
you
see-
100 gold to take us.
We're already being taken.
to what? Yeah, you're already halfway there.
Oh, I thought he was saying that he wasn't going to take us any further.
You just got 3 shitty goblins going
Oh.
slow. Now he's got 5 gold, and he's not rowing. I'm pulling it, Barry. Crow, don't pull Barry. As you get closer, after a while, the other drow's out of your vision now.
They're fucking tricks.
You start to see at the end of this lake another where the ferry docks right here. You take a step off of this wooden, blackish, grimy, nasty dock onto a 10-foot high circular like archway with stalactites, kind of surrounding it. As you start to walk, are you gonna do any? Are you gonna try to like hide yourself or anything? You're gonna just kind of.
I'm gonna dress up.
That's why we
as
came
the
out
drow
with
I
dicks
saw.
out.
I mean, this seems like it's a Does it look like it's a major pathway? Like there's a bunch
Yeah,
of.
this is the entrance of Menzo Baronzon.
Yeah, I mean, is there even any way to hide that you're walking in there?
Okay. I didn't know if anybody had anything they wanted to change into what they look like.
I could do drow, but
You'd be
Stout's
escorting
still
us.
invisible, by the way. As you look into this huge cavern, it's about 2 miles wide and about 1,000 foot high. And as you look up, it's almost like you're looking under the underbelly of a city. As it goes forward and then it turns and starts to slowly elevate up. And the higher it gets, the more houses, and it seems like the higher class families are at the top of this cavern in Menzo Baronzon. As you are spiraling through this walkway, you see like the caverns etched into like the small homes of you see like a couple of just regular elves in these homes. You see some Durgar that's down here. You see like some hobgoblins and some gnomes are kind of like carving out more homes as you walk up, and you see 2 bugbears, large, just hairy creatures with like huge like basket backpacks on, full of like rubble, rock, and stuff like that, just climbing and up this dang road towards the upper part of this city. As you get to more of like the second level, it's still a lot of these similar homes, it's just a little more crowded. And the only lights that are on these streets are like blue, green, violet, like fairy fire that's like kind of just floating in the air, and then some are like inside the walls. So you're not seeing any fire or light. You're seeing more blue, green, purple like colors that are like guiding your path, and where you'll be able to see a little further than what your normal night vision can show you. As you get up to like the 3rd level, you see the first like giant large house with a broken gate. This like onyx marble like almost mansion has been deserted. Like the wall, part of the like wooden parts of like the curtains and like the marble of the curtains are like falling over on the windows. Like there's no window sills. There's like pile of rubble kind of next to it, to where only like a quarter of the house or half of this house is actually like livable. Do you want to just keep walking past this house? Do you want to, as you start to get further into this city, you see like further off like another large house like this, to where there's literally like legit walls. There's really nice gate, to where this one is like there's some holes in the walls. The gate, it's like it's been ransacked and destroyed, and this entire house has been.
Does it look like there's anybody there? Like nobody in the front yard or in the windows or
Do we
anything?
want to check out this house, or
No, it looks pretty
do we want to
abandoned.
keep moving?
Are there even any like those luminescent lights around it?
Mm-mm.
And we could. I guess we don't really need a rest at all, do we?
Should have probably been about a couple hours since y'all teleported.
Yeah.
Y'all kind of just been sneaking around, just trying to see the lay of the land. As y'all start to walk off, you feel a nudge beyond the wall as he comes around and kind of grabs your shirt, and it's that guy again.
Oh, okay. Where?
Hello, friend.
You keep following us around and disappearing. What is it that you need?
I'm Jarlaxle of Brigandieth, the main gang that runs this city, Menzo Baronzon. If y'all want to survive this city, y'all aren't hiding, y'all aren't blending in, would you come speak with me? Looks at y'all. What do you say?
Okay.
As
We're
he
gonna
takes you
talk in this broken down house.
quick conversation, all that matters. As he kind of just walks through the rubble. He puts some of his own like green fairy fire around himself, so y'all can kind of see a little greenish light that's surrounding him. And if you walk in, you see about 3 or 4 other members that aren't as glamorous as him, but they do have more colorful stuff. And like, you know, I'm the head of the dark guild, like the gangs of Menzo Baronzon. I don't play politics. I've been to your world. Not much of a fan. Real cold. Like it's not something I'm too interested in. I don't really care what Loth wants, to be honest with you.
What does Loth want?
Well, I think it's more of what the Dewardens want.
I've heard of the Dewardens.
I am of House
We've
Bayenry,
had some run-ins, I believe.
which House Bayenry is the number 1 house of Menzo Baronzon. This child of Dewarden,
Yeah, the number 1 house? What happened to all the other ones?
well, there's 6 still left.
Oh,
The Warden is 6, trying to gain the favor of Loth to rise in the rankings of.
it's pretty sad
of
that y'all
Menzo
are the
Baronzon.
number 1 house.
How is that sad? You continue to. What's your no? What's your game here?
I've been here.
Oh, I sense some sort of. I have no idea. Are you threatening me?
Well, you kind of jumped into our lives, and I'm still trying to figure you out.
Without me, you'd be dead.
Why?
I don't even know where we are. Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Underdark.
I don't like the
The
darkness.
city of Loth itself, the Spider Queen's lair.
The Underdark.
We're in Faerun,
Oh, the
an entirely
Spider
new
Queen.
world that y'all have just decided to walk through unabated, like there are creatures in the night that will kill you, that you seem oblivious to.
We faced a lot worse.
I just need a place to point my blade. That's all I'm here for.
I understand you've killed the Dewarden already, but you're still walking into something you have
Is that
no
what
idea.
she was? Is that the spider lady that decided to kiss my neck?
The Spider Lady?
That's what we killed.
You killed Breeza Dewarden, Driss Dewarden's oldest sister,
Gotcha.
on the boat.
Long time ago on the boat.
Oh, okay. Not that one.
So, yeah, not the...
Speaking of which,
And I was on your
little
way
anchor
to
for
the
blood
south.
yet?
Do you know
No, I
who is
don't think I've
controlling
heard
the creatures
Yeah, he
on
said it was
Westeros?
called normal.
Oh, good.
The DeWarden family.
I was surprised too. Yeah.
The Warden family is controlling. Do you know why?
They are trying to take a world for Loth. Trying to gain enough favor to conquer another house above them. As Loth gives powers to those who give to her. And that's...
I'd like to talk to this Loth.
Don't we all? I've never spoken to her. She is... You must be sacrificed to see her, so I don't care for that.
Where can we find the DeWarden's house?
And that's why I'm here. As House Bayenri, the number one house, that doesn't agree with some snow tundra-filled lands with no magic, wasting lost children. Makes no sense.
She has thrown away a lot of lives.
Have you seen that land?
I've been there. I let you see me. I have drawn you here for a purpose. Never heard of Jorlaxul? Well, you're about to. Because I will be your Lord and Savior. I will be the one that shows you the way, the life that you needed to be in. Not you talking like you're above me, mortal
I'm not.
man.
This is your world, not mine.
I like this guy.
I will show you the house of the DeWardens. As my mother, the matron mother of Bayenri, I will show you where they live. And once you conquer them, we will let you go.
So a deal it is.
That is
The
a deal.
coup
Yes, I believe
will
that
be
is a deal.
taking power for you to...
How privy are you to the plans that they've got to take over our land?
Now that I've given you all the free information, as you know, most gangs just don't give away free information anymore.
What do you want?
Bestow me a gift or two. Enough for me to show you the way to save your world. What is your world worth?
I'm gonna hand him a sword and a mine.
What sword?
One of my actual,
Oh, wow.
my swords.
Okay. Looks at the other ones.
1 gold.
One gold. Do you know how much I wear?
What is of use to you?
Like my spurs are worth more than that 1 gold.
I do like
Well, I would hope.
spurs. How do I get a pair of spurs like that? That's quite fancy.
The same way
Stroll
in your
into
world.
the club.
I will
Blacksmith?
bestow upon you a ring of kings that has only been passed down a certain bloodline that I've taken for myself, and I'll produce the ring of the ram to him. Yeah, talk it up a little bit.
Where'd you get that thing?
Off his dad.
Oh,
His
yeah.
corpse.
Oh, wow.
It's up from a flea market. Yeah.
He got it from his daddy.
I'm trying to see what spells he has to see if he can tell if it's magic or not.
Oh, it's magic, baby.
It's my cock ring. It's his dad's.
He nods to
may
one of
bruise
his.
your dick.
He nods to one of his cronies. He walks over and. One more.
I'm gonna dig in my pack and pull out a piece of charcoal. Like, this is what I use to commune with my god, and that is what means the most to me.
I don't like gods. He looks at Aiden next. He's like,
2 gold.
well, thanks for the information. I mean, the ring and for the sword, and I guess
And 1 copper.
I'll be going now. Good luck out there.
I will even throw in 2 silver.
As he chuckles. Good luck.
100
time
gold.
I'm gonna time stop while he's still in the...
Well, it takes time, doesn't it? Take.
I can sacrifice that sword he has.
Oh, so you're gonna sacrifice with it in his hand?
Maybe.
I mean, why
Okay.
not, right?
Don't you have like a spare sword or something? Don't you have like a dog bite?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
I have a sword, or I have a axe.
Oh, give him the axe.
I got a battle axe.
Give him the battle axe. We're not gonna ever use that shit.
Oh, well, I was about to say when you say 100 gold,
good.
he
Yeah.
slows down, and then you take the sword from him.
I don't know yet. I mean, does he take 100 gold?
Pineapples. I mean,
He
no.
starts slowing down when he starts saying 100 gold.
Okay, I'll let him slow down.
200 gold.
Here,
We never
careful.
speak of it again.
All right. Now we're talking.
I'm about to force him to. I'm gonna keep him in that circle for however long. Please.
What information did I have? I can't remember.
You better think very long and hard.
I'm gonna produce 10 platinums. So what do you know of the Dwarden's plans?
Oh, the
world?
Dwarden plans. That's what I was going to say.
Hopefully we've greased your lips enough to spill.
I mean, it's fine. You know, I'm tired of the war. The Dwarden family needs to be destroyed. I'll sneak you in through the tunnels, get you into the Dwarden house.
Do you know where we need to be headed towards once we get in the Dwarden house?
I think where I can send you will be the main chamber, to where the throne sits, where the matron mother sits along with Uglox, her master mind flayer.
What is this you speak of?
It eats brains. Looks more like an octopus, but it's on someone's face.
We've
Very crazy creatures.
We've seen the army that they have up on our land. Why shouldn't we just go and destroy the creatures that are up there?
Those are just just a fraction of what we can send to your lands.
We?
Yes, you take out that army without the Bay Henry's permission, without their permission, we will just take the lands. We will turn them to ash. But one swift stroke of a Dwarden matron mother and a couple of mind flares and your world is saved. And Minzo Baronzon's better off.
So what has stopped you from disposing of these Dwardens?
I'm here for the gold. I'm here for the platinum, the swords. I'm here for the rings. I don't play politics, but
I'm sure others in your family do.
oh, I have. If I stop the Dwarden family without lifting a finger, I do have rewards coming.
Seems like you just want us to do your dirty work.
Yeah, that's exactly. Exactly.
This man
This
is a
is-
leader of men.
This
Absolutely.
This is
We
what
should have made him king.
these
Yeah.
are what the members
He
do
will.
here. I mean, it's.
Would you like to be king here?
Do you think
Take over in her place once she's.
Oh, he's already king.
We
He's
are-
number 2.
We are definitely tired of
I am
the Spider Queen and the
Brigandy
way that
F
she's...
is a gang full of riches that goes to the surface of many worlds. Do what I want. I don't give a damn about this place.
Well, if you can get us in that room, we will kill this Spider Queen. We will kill this head of the Dwardens.
The matron mother
Yes.
of the Dwardens. Yes, luckily for you, Drist left. I mean, whew, that man's you don't want to mess with Drist. So, fortunately, you might run into a couple fighters, a couple mind flares, matron mother, but think you'll be alright. I think his nice soul gets his rapier out. Sneak attack. Do the trick.
You're not just trying to talk us up and can't actually get us in there, are you?
Oh, I can get it. It's already there. My men are already waiting for me. Why else would I allow your friend to see me?
That is true.
As like he like changes invisible and then he changes like to look like Zane and he changes into looking like something else.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, these are items. I haven't even showed you my real power. I don't like that you hit me with an Eldritch Blast. You're lucky I instead of killing you, I really want, what's coming to me. So, remember that.
That's also true.
He has become quite arrogant in the last few days, and I apologize on my party's behalf. It's quite the embarrassment.
I mean, you get what you want, I get what I want. We both go separate ways. Once you kill the Dewardens, my family, the Bay Henrys, will shut down the portal.
Sounds like a win-win to me.
After we go through it.
Can you guarantee that it doesn't get reopened?
I will give you the other side of the portal, to where without the two, it cannot be summoned.
Lead the way.
Sounds like a deal.
I would love to continue doing business with you in the future. I would hate for enterprise to end here.
I might be able to get my way back to your world, but it's one of many that I travel to.
Of course.
But what's your name? It
Colin.
doesn't matter. What's your name?
I like him.
So,
We're best friends now.
as he gets a big grin, has a gold tooth.
So tell me, what are the weaknesses that we can expect from this Dwarden?
You killed the sister. Same
We
skill
did.
set.
We did.
Why else do you think they
How did we kill?
tried to empty their entire... That's a Dwarden. That is the Dwarden... God dang it. What in your soldiers? Your freaking...
Commander or something?
No, your whole one big group of your army. That's the Dwarden army. So there's no one there to protect them there. Like, what? How dumb are you? This comes with anger of killing Breeze. I could go in there, kill him, but why?
Why dirty your hands?
Exactly. I mean, I've already dirtied them enough digging this tunnel for you the last 5 days. Well, I didn't. My guys did.
I trust him.
I think he's great.
He's practically kin.
Yeah.
You've given me your goods.
He's a scumbag.
I have given you the plans of winning your home back. That's a gentleman's agreement. That was 10 platinum, 200 gold, a sword, a ring for millions of lives. This is
Quite
easy.
the deal.
Yeah.
Would you like to rest here tonight? I could send you out today. Whichever
I'm
you
fine
like.
with going today. I've not wasted any of my spells.
Short rest?
I need a short rest. Yeah. Natasha's.
Yeah. Wasted the big one.
No, that's not the big one.
Well, you guys short rest. You can short rest.
Yeah, we probably have taken one in the time we're sitting here talking to this guy.
Your swords.
They may be useful in the future. I never use them. I've never hit anybody with them. Ever.
It's true, you just Eldritch Blast the shit out of
And I'm
things.
like 300 feet away and like, what am I using that sword for?
Yeah.
But it'll be useful later.
Short rest here.
Do y'all want to end here? And we'll do the final battle.
Yeah, I think we're going to need some time for the final battle.
Because it's going to take probably an hour at least, since...
Good deal.
Yeah.
And Harvey can be here for it.
for sure.
So as y'all...
So it wasn't the last session.
We knew it wasn't going to be.
No. No, I didn't think so either. I was just full of shit. So, as the Kraken believed stout enough to get to where they needed to go, but that was the only. Well, does anyone else have any teleportation?
I can planar shift.
Which you didn't know where you were going.
Know where we're going.
So the only way, because if y'all would have hit that dang,
I think I can get us back.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, so can Aiden. But can you imagine a weirwood tree and Menzo Baron's on? If I really wanted someone to hit that, because if y'all would have had the dragon and then tried going through the dome, or if the dragon hit the dome, I was like, oh man, this would be interesting. But you believed in stout enough, and you rolled perfectly.
Yeah, I got real lucky. Yeah.
If you would have rolled like in the 60s, y'all would have been outside the field.
Wow.
It's like I knew what was going on all along.
So y'all,
Wow.
so I was a little worried about that, and it worked out really well. So, as y'all end your conversation with Jarlaxle, do y'all know who Jarlaxle is? Like outside the game?
If I'm not mistaken, he's part of D&D lore, is he not?
Yeah, he's on like even the little like game that they have. He's the rogue. Like,
He's involved in a matron society, and he's even one of the top houses inside of that, even though he's a male.
oh, he's like the bet. He pretty much runs Benzo Baron's on, but from underground.
Yeah.
It's funny that you brought him in there and tied him into it like that. I was like, that sly bitch.
Yeah, so he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he's a pretty
badass.
hefty dude. Yeah. Y'all probably
And he
could have
does
y'all could have killed him, of course.
He's got a
but
fuck ton of
I think-
magic items.
I know he's got so much shit. Dude, I'm looking at his because I had to see what his AC was, and I'm like looking at all his magic items, like he can get away. But, anyways, it is the eve of battle. The eve of the fight for Westeros. Will the Kraken succeed? Will they fail? Will Riley Reid take the dragon
Burns the wall.
and destroy everything? Let's see.
She's the big bad.
Natural 20.
As of now, she's not too power hungry. As she weeps for her man Aiden, as Thrice stares into the moon, praying for Brandon, praying for Brandon to keep him safe and to bring him back. The Dane family fighting a battle of their own off the coast as the Iron Island ships, along with the Syndicate, sailing to the north for no reason. But
Well, I mean, there's still people there.
the game is almost at its end.
Everyone's gonna be in the door.
For all those watching, Soup, we appreciate your support. We appreciate everything.
Boomer.
We ate, we laughed, we cried. Until next week,
We love you.
thanks for playing my game. Boomer?
Like and subscribe on Twitch, The Iron Lich. You don't have to subscribe. We don't ask you to give us money. Although this is the only thing we do for a living. And Christmas is coming up, and there's like 10 kids between us.
I like
And-
that we get a can of Vienna sausages for Christmas.
You know, we like to put our videos on YouTube sometimes.
We'll stream
Not
for
very often.
spam.
Some Walmart socks.
The Iron Lich Gaming YouTube, check us out. Happy holidays and happy Thanksgiving.
Pay
Sponsors.
for my kids'
Could be
medicine.
you.
Oh, it's not ending. Everybody say bye.
I need some food
Bye-bye.
stamps.
What is going on with this?
I was never on to start.